into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Curry into the front court, up by 6. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Glenn Robinson at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. Dallas has it to Porzingis. Takes stock of the floor. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's Curry with it up top. Up 6. Off the mark. Lee with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Luka Doncic. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curry with the basketball. Leads 4. Trying to cash in, just off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
To Porzingis. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Green. Draymond Green. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Collison to Luka Doncic. Collison to Luka Doncic. Fine to shoot. Collison. Shot won't go. Curry to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Green to Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Collison over to the right side. To Porzingis. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. It's Curry controlling the offense. To Green. Thompson. Down low, Cauley Stein. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To right. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Going the other way. Here's Barea. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Fires the 3. Not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with the lead. Dallas with the basketballs. We begin the fourth quarter, and I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And scores. Strong take.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Into the front court comes Collison. The deficit now up to a dozen. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Right with it. Down a dozen. To Collison. Down low to Monroe. Gets a shot up. Off the mark. To Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Doncic. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Cauley Stein powers it through. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
All right.
Curry into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Doncic to Collison. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. Steph Curry, 4 out of 7.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Curry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Oh my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Thompson to Green. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Green. Screen coming. Thompson. To Green. Down to Cauley Stein. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. The Mavericks signal for timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Doncic to Seth Curry. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Green. Draymond Green. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Has a chance. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors put their opponents away in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Mavericks really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Assists.
The Golden State Warriors showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
Willie Cauley-Stein
Was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Dallas Mavericks. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose.